What's up guys, JayzTwoCents, welcome to my nerd cave here at home. I'm gonna try and distract you guys for the next 20 or so minutes, just having some fun. And I'm really late to the party of back in 2019 when everyone was doing the whole like reacting to my first videos kind of a thing. I'm gonna sort of do my Jay twist on it, where I'm gonna spend the next 20 minutes or so just sort of roasting myself by kind of rewatching some of the most cringy moments on my channel with you guys. Yes, I know they're all cringy. That's why I said the most cringy. Trust me, if we watched all the cringy moments on my channel, we'd be here for the rest of our lives. Today's video is sponsored by the Corsair One Pro i200 compact workstation PC. Powered by the Intel Core i9-10940X 14-core CPU and NVIDIA 2080 Ti video card, the i200 is the best of both worlds when it comes to water-cooled, small form-factor PCs for both work and play. To learn more about this tiny but powerful professional-grade PC, follow the link in the description below. So obviously we can't do this cringe compilation without going back to where it all started. We're gonna look at my very first video, and apparently 54,533 times somebody has come and watched this video. I mean, we always wonder where it started, right? This one's bad. Oh, and one thing you're gonna notice too, some of these videos I'm not gonna play the audio necessarily because they have music that I'm not licensed to play anymore, and I don't wanna get this video copyrighted. I don't even wanna let this one play. So, something I used to hear back when I first started my YouTube channel was like, oh my God, this guy has some crazy eyes. I get it now. I get it. Why I had to like look at the camera like this all the time. And the other comment was like, he never blinks. Anyway, it's kind of obvious too the last 8 years. This video is going to be 8 years old in August. They've been rough on me. You guys have been rough on me. Look at my hair. I know I had gray hair. I always had gray hair since I was 13, and it was mostly on the sides where I had the fade. But look at the top. Look at that young, spunky Jay. Oh, Jay, if I could just go back there and be like, hey, you're gonna make it, man, but you're gonna take a beating along the way. Anyway.
YouTube channel coming at you semi-live on the internet.
Semi-live. What does that even mean, semi-live?
Channel, formerly Jay's VFX. I have so much more that I can actually offer the YouTube community.
Like cringe compilations. Oh my goodness. This video then proceeds to go on to gameplay where I try and commentate over it, and it's just, in my defense, that was the thing people did back in 2012. Like Call of Duty was like the game everyone played, and then they did commentary over it where they would just have the gameplay going and they talked about a topic. I just decided to try and be like a caster, where I was casting the gameplay. I will say this, I was really good at Battlefield 3.
Oh, I'm being locked on. ECM got the kill. Both rockets find their target. And that, folks, is how you take out a jet with the Viper.
Oh man. Okay, we're just gonna get off that one. So another channel that was really influential when I was growing my YouTube channel was How To Basic. And so I basically was completely influenced by his very out there tutorials, if you will. And so I decided to do the same thing on how to install a CPU. And it's bad.
Remember, when handling a CPU, it is very delicate. You shock it. Once again,
I actually had this whole idea that I was going to do an entire build series of like building a whole computer from beginning to end with this style. But I didn't have the amount of hardware back then like I do now. So this was literally a computer that was just bad. It didn't work. But I couldn't bring myself to do it. It was so painful to do this. Yeah, let's just say things escalate quickly.
a little bit finicky, but of course it always helps to have the right tool for
It's like, what is that mallet? It's a leatherworking mallet.
to get the CPU fan to seat onto the socket.
Yeah, I think we'd all agree that that was pretty cringy. All right, so this next one here is when Pokemon Go was really popular. And so again, Nick and I came up with this whole skit where you go down to the local park, and we were just like, I was gonna be like the old guy that was like, this game is stupid. And the funny thing about this, there kept being this kid in the background. Like I'm sitting here struggling to figure out how to get it to work, and there's this little kid that just kept walking around the background like playing the game legitimately, and it's just hilarious to see. Like right here is like, you'll see him go by right here. You can see his shadow right there.
You have to flip the coin. Yeah.
All right, there he goes.
There you go.
It was totally unplanned, but that kid shows up like 4 times in this video just walking by playing the game. There's that kid again back there. See him in the field? He's right there. So this part right here, this is the cringe. It's not just the fact that I'm an old guy trying to play Pokemon Go. we went to this spot right here, and then there were these kids sitting here on these benches, and I was like, hey kids, you want to be in a video? Like, it could have been any more creepy. Old guy, hey guys, I'll pay you $5 to be in a video. I was like, it's okay, we're making fun of Pokemon Go. All I want you guys to do is act like, you know, you're kicking us out of your spot. And they were like, okay. So I gave them each $5, and then this happened.
You flip the coin.
Yeah, this is our turf. It's our stop. Get out of here.
Oh, we should go. These guys are... All right, sorry, man. Bye.
Damn, people really take that game that serious?
All right, go.
Oh.
Go.
We're going.
Go.
A few moments later.
This guy's really hooked.
Oh
It's over
man.
here. Oh my God. Where is he going?
Nobody needs to see Jay running on the internet.
Jay, come back. Seriously?
Look how far away I was right here. People were looking at me like I was crazy. All the people at that red light were like, what is this guy doing? Watch when Nick pulls out. Look how far away I was.
What's up, guys? JayzTwoCents.
This next one, we literally were like,
I'm wearing the same clothes that was in the last
we're gonna make a fidget spinner out of PC fans.
videos on the same
I legitimately made a 5-minute and 29-second video that has a pretty high dislike ratio versus my normal vids about how to make a fidget spinner
snips.
out of a PC fan. So yeah, all this basically turned into this. And I couldn't even do it.
I thought I could spin that with like
I couldn't even do it right.
videos. So there you go.
So the guy that's doing the how-to video couldn't even do it.
You get that?
You can see it in my face. I'm just so fed up with my own inabilities. Even Nick, if you guys could have seen the look Nick was giving me, he was just like, what is wrong with you? You are stupid. Okay, so never mind the fact that I look like Sickle Cell Jay there without any hair. I had like buzz cutted my hair because my hair was annoying the crap out of me. This is one of my most infamous moments on YouTube, and I think people know where this is going. The EK Predator AIO had come out, and it had these retention brackets on here, which were designed to work with any Intel bracket or CPU, socket 2011 at the time, 1152 or 1151, 1156. And I went to install it onto my ASRock motherboard.
Gigabyte X99 UD4P, as you can see right there, there's the socket hole. It's solid. It doesn't go through. The X99 Gaming 7, and you can see those do have the holes. See how the holes go all the way through the socket right there?
Yeah, we see it,
So that's a
Jay.
whole different retention mechanism.
So what do I decide to do?
Go slow. Woo. That is not a comforting feeling.
Yeah, I drill out all 4 of them.
To account on the traces, so there's nothing in the way there when it comes to traces. Well, that's true for the Gigabyte board. However, that is not true for the ASRock board. So if you look here closely, you'll see I
Yeah.
drilled right through
Yes.
some of the traces.
PCBs have layers. Onions have layers. People have layers. We all like onions. So I killed that motherboard, and that is my most infamous moment on YouTube when it comes to cringy moments. I was Reddit famous for how stupid that was. But yeah, believe it or not, I did something even stupider on this channel, and many of you have probably missed it. And I'm not proud of this one, but I kept it in because of the way the kid handled himself. Let's take a look. Now these are not in any like necessarily particular order, other than they're kind of the order and they get cringier as time goes on. This video right here, I had to leave it. I had to leave it in for 2 reasons. One, Josh with Fractal Design had asked if I wanted to come to the Newegg like store and do a live demonstration of how to build a computer in front of people. And there was like, I don't know, maybe 30 people that showed up. And you can kind of see it right here, right? Okay, there was probably like 15 people that showed up. I don't remember. It's not that many people. So this kid right here, most awesome kid ever. We sit down. Well, he sits down and he was like, hey, he holds up his phone. He goes, I started a Reddit thread to ask questions. If anyone in Reddit has any questions for you, if you're willing to answer them. I was like, okay, sure. So there were like 3 or 4 questions that Reddit had that he decided that he would ask me and then he would like type the answer back. After this demonstration, his dad comes up to me and says, hey, see, he's right here. His dad says, hey, okay, so how many people were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, yeah, like I said, 30 people. Wow. Okay, my imagination is running wild tonight. So his dad comes up to me and says, hey, my son is a huge fan of yours. Is there any way he could be in your video? Because they saw that I was filming this video. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So what we did was I was like, hey, anyone after this wants to go out in the parking lot and fight, then hey, it's Renee. Anyway, I was like, hey, come on out there, we'll hang out, we'll talk, and you guys can tell me what you thought about the little demonstration. This is by far the most cringy moment I've ever had on my YouTube channel. And let me just preface this, I'm not proud of how inattentive I was to situations, if that makes sense. Let me just play it, and then I will do my best to explain it.
It would have been better if Linus or anyone else was here, huh?
Just kidding. It was great. Jerry should have been here.
All right, you wanted to be on video. How's it feel? It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Okay, this may not seem that weird until he does this.
Something.
Yeah, that's like, I was just watching
effects.
Yes, he has one hand, and I just waved my hand in his face saying, I don't know what to do with my hands. It still hurts to this day, and this was 4 years ago. Okay. In my defense, I never noticed he only had one hand. I watched Talladega Nights the night before, and one of my favorite scenes in that movie is when he's giving his first interview, because he was like, just leave your hands down. I was like, I don't really know what to do with my hands. So in my mind, I was recreating that scene of putting him on the spot, of being on camera, as I proceeded to wave my hand in front of his face. That is the most cringy moment I've ever had on this channel. He didn't complain about it at all. In fact, the kid took it in stride, and he is an amazing person. In fact, his dad looked like he wanted to knock me out. Look at his dad's face. Just look at his dad's face.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands.
That double take, this son of a Fractal felt so bad he ran into Newegg and grabbed some stuff just to give him. He was just like, here you go, take the stuff. We felt so bad. Anyway, guys, yeah, like I said, we just needed to laugh at someone, and I'm fine for it to be me, by sharing these most cringy moments in my entire... What's the top comment on this video? I said one other thing, the boy with one hand. Some of you adults could learn a thing or two from this kid about self-confidence. Yes, he was a little shy, but he clearly carries himself as more confidence than any troller here hiding behind a keyboard. So a lot of people were giving me a hard time, obviously, but yeah, the kid was awesome. Guys, thanks for watching this video. What was your cringiest moment watching my channel? And don't say this one. Come on, that's a cop-out. That's an easy answer. Put down in the comments below what your cringiest moment was watching my channel, and if you have a link to it, put it down there. It's a YouTube link, it should work. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next cringy video.